Hey, how have you... Are you faring well? And what might that be? My focus is the sword. I have not the faintest desire to talk politics. My students ask me for my opinion on a lot of matters. But I say, do as you see fit. You are the ones who will inherit this country, after all. I will say, as an individual, I do hope that the sword will be used to govern this world I've come to cherish. I am over the moon. Well then, take care. Do keep up your training.
Oh. Has something happened? How agreeable! Remember what I said to you in Yoshiwara? I told you that I wanted to look clearly at Ryoma, accepting who he is now. Since then, I've been watching him. From afar, of course. Lest the sight of me scare him away. He's really quite the man about town, isn't he? Always making friends, trusted by all. I can't help but wonder, what virtue do I possess that might make me worthy of him? I've given this a lot of thought, but have yet to come up with an answer. So I wonder if I might have better luck asking you, seeing as you two are so close. Tell me, what is my greatest virtue? I must know. Is there anything you find special about me? Ah, yes. Although my students seem to think me too dedicated. Still, I'm glad to hear you see this as a strength. Anyway, you're saying I'll need to focus on more than martial arts to make myself worthy of Ryoma, right? Your words have inspired me to accentuate my strong points. Thank you.
Hey! Sorry for the trouble, but there's something I need you to do. Top secret stuff. I'm serious. Not a word to anyone. I take it you heard His Excellency is heading to Kyoto. Well, a group of Ronin, the Roshi, has been assembled to act as his escort. They're recruiting the best around, no matter their background. Even a criminal record is no problem. It's a pretty brave move. Lord Katamori, the military commissioner of Kyoto, claims it's to give the peasantry the chance to earn a decent living. But, in reality, he's luring the shogun's enemies in so he can wipe them out all at once. He might look like a pretty boy, but he's a sly one. No question.
You shogunate heavyweights come up with all sorts of things.
I'm just afraid things might heat up, putting the shogun in danger. I need people I can trust inside the Roshi to see which way the wind is blowing. How about it? You two would be perfect. We've looked everywhere and there's no sign of them in Edo, which means their likeliest location is Kyoto. Anti-Shogunate forces are amassing there now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Demon Claw turned up as well.
No objections here. Sign me up.
And what about you? Thanks. I owe you one. Right. The Densuin Temple in Koishikawa is about to be flooded with hopefuls. Head there and report back.
We'd better hurry if it's already happening. To Denzuin Temple.
Hello. Thanks for your help, as ever. I'm sorry to ask, but can I trouble you with one more little request? Tatsugoro's in something of a bind, you see. There's a shogunate man causing trouble for him. Well, given my position, I can't exactly be seen to intervene. What we need is solid proof of his wrongdoing. Why don't you start by getting the full story from Tatsugoro? Thanks. I promise you'll be duly compensated for this. You'll find him at the lumberyard in Fukugawa. Ah, it's you. You needed to talk to me about something? Sure, speak your mind. Who's been spreading rumors about me? Guess I can't hide anything from you. While I love to watch boats go by, being aboard one, bobbing about in the water, that's a whole different matter. When we fought on that boat, I honestly felt so sick I thought I was going to give up the ghost there and then. But you wouldn't have known it to look at me, would you? I'm an Edo boy, through and through. We can grin and bear anything. Why, it's gotta be grilled eel. That tantalizing aroma, the sweetness of the rich glaze. It's the quintessential Edo dish. Other than that, I can't resist a sweet treat. Like dumplings filled with sweet bean paste and mochi. Oh, but I truly love foreign confections. I don't have them too often, but I tell you, they taste simply out of this world. You know what I thought when I first tried them? We need to whip Japan into shape if we want to measure up to the countries who make those things. And that's when I knew I had to reform the shogunate. Just kidding. How thoughtful! If you say so. Well, till we next meet.
You're looking well. Ah, His Lordship Katsu sent you, did he? I take it you're up to speed. The new man from the Shogunate is a real piece of work. He's conspired with the supplier to hike up the price of lumber. Now, all the carpenters in town are worried they won't be able to work. As a firefighter, I can't let this go unchecked. When the house burns down, my job isn't over till it's been rebuilt. If only I can smack some sense into those boys. But we can't be seen doing that. No. This job requires subtlety. And besides, all my strapping young men are in Katsu's care now. Of course, if you would lend us your skills, we could get this done in no time. I owe you one. And I'm sure Katsu's spoiling for a good dust-up himself about now. You know, way back when, he'd get into fights at the drop of a hat. His father had a nasty temper too. Suppose the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But his lordship has his title to worry about now. He can't just do as he pleases anymore. Anyway, our government man is supposedly conducting some furtive talks close by. Can you go right away? Thanks. I know you can handle yourself, but please be careful.
What are you doing here?
No one sees us and lives! Deal with it!
Not good.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm begging you. Spare my life. You're letting me go?
Run! Let's get out of here!
Hey!
You're back, and Lord Katsu wasn't able to resist showing up. But it seems you didn't leave any work for him.
Nonsense. I knew our friend here would take care of everything. I can't be drawing my sword over every petty squabble now, can I? Thanks for taking care of this. So, did you find the evidence we were looking for? I knew I could rely on you. He won't be able to talk his way out with this evidence. I'll take it from here. What are you saying? He doesn't deserve to die for what he did. Besides, I have a few questions I want to ask him. I'm glad you didn't finish the job, so to speak. Have a little extra on me for a task well done.
Now the carpenters should be able to get back to work. Just you wait. They'll have those burnt down houses rebuilt in no time.
Ah, that's good to hear. I can't bear seeing my beloved hometown in this state. Right. It's time I got going. Don't worry, though. I have plenty more work for you.
Do have a brow. I've procured some fine wares. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is there anything else? What will it be? Please. Come again. I've procured some fine wares. What will it be? Of course. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Please, come again.
Traveled far. Well, look who it is. So you and Ryoma are planning on signing up? I had a feeling you'd come. Teshu Yamaoka and I are overseeing the Roshi Gumi. Seems I got a little leg up thanks to you both. Much obliged.
Excuse me. I'm Koto Nakazawa. I'm here to join the Roshi Gumi too.
Yes, well, I'm afraid you three will just have to turn around. We've already got so many applicants, you see?
I heard you were looking for strong warriors. Well, if you think anyone is stronger than me, I'll face them here and now.
Must they all be like this?
Hachiro, we have another fire to put out. Seems those two from before are picking fights with anyone and everyone.
You mean those tearaways from the backwater dojo?
Guess we've got no choice but to make them settle down ourselves.
Please, allow me the honor. But, if I get them to behave, I want in. How's that sound?
It's a deal. Honestly, those two have me at my wit's end. If you could deal with them, I would greatly appreciate it. Same goes for you two. Subdue that rowdy bunch inside and you're in. You'll get no favors from me just because I know you. That's the spirit.
They were trained out in the sticks, right? Piece of cake. We'll be done before you know it.
The stronger they are, the better proof of my skill this will be. Shimmy ahead.
Well, isn't there anyone stronger? You look like you can offer us a bit more strength.
See, you are not like the others.
You're dead! I need to focus. But it won't be enough. Show them what we're capable of. You're tough. I'll grant you that. You will feel the strength of our resolve. Of me. Impressive. Then I shall not hold myself back. Not like others. Not at all bad. Quite bumpy.
That's enough, don't you think?
Zoji, you're here too, I see.
You put on quite a show.
This is Soji Okita of the Tenen Rishinryu.
I'm Kondo, and this is Hijikata, also of the Tenen Rishinryu.
You do well in our most elite unit, the Roshi Gumi.
Excellent work. Just excellent. I'm impressed. The Tennen Rishinryu they use is one of the rougher styles, but I guess they were no match for you.
I trust you saw how well I fought. I think I more than lived up to my side of the bargain.
You're tough, it's true. All right, the three of you are in. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
All right then. The Roshigumi will soon be leaving to serve as outriders for the Shogun's journey to Kyoto. Make your preparations, and come back to this square when ready. Hey, look who it is. Hey, looks like Kondo and the others have turned over a new leaf. They're doing a fine job now, sorting out the regiments. It's incredible how many skilled fighters we've managed to assemble. Now it's up to me to figure out how best to make use of them. Anyways, it's about time we set out for Kyoto. Are you ready? All right, but don't be too wrong. That's all for now.
Hey! You needed to talk to me about something? How thoughtful! If you say so. Well, till we next meet.
I'm listening. How wonderful. Very well then. That is all. Till next time.
Hey!
Hey, can we go out for a bit? Let's find somewhere with a good view, shall we? This seems like a good place to talk. Truth is, I've been getting a lot of cold looks from people lately. I guess I see why. We do have connections with both the anti and pro-shogunate sides. But how can we forge a new Japan if we're bound by social obligation? We're free agents, Ronin, so we need to act like it. They can call me shameless all they want. I've only ever done what I thought was right. I hope you're right. It's not easy to shed social ties for ambition's sake. I admire that about you. I really do. It doesn't come easy to me for fear of others' judgment. But you really don't seem concerned in the slightest. You're like a free bird in a big blue sky. So I'm going to keep moving forward, even if people do talk behind my back. Maybe one day I'll be able to take off and fly up there with you. No, wait. If you're a bird, then I get to be a dragon. You'll see me soaring ahead of you one day, I promise. Let's have a little chat. Oh, I like this. Ah, is that so? So long!
What a coincidence. What is it? Oh, really? A strong will is essential for winning any conflict. Of course, there are many who think only of crafting deadly weapons. But let's say you had two evenly matched armies. Who do you think would win? Obviously, the side which refused to crack under pressure. Fortunately for Japan, its samurai are made of strong stuff, and so they are perfect for me to mold. Allow me to thank you. I see. Very well then. Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
How do you do?
Over here. If you have business, let's hear it then. Well, I for one am not fond of him. All he does is gallivant about and ignore the women of the inner chamber. He'll claim he's off to observe the lives of the common folk, only to end up spending the whole day in the gambling den. He vexes me constantly with his self-indulgent ways. And I would love nothing more than for him to have a rude awakening. I'm well pleased. Yes, that's a fine idea. It might help me feel better. Let's take a little walk. Come with me. The disgrace of it all. I still can't believe that the villain would turn out to be someone from Satsuma. Right now, Japan is faced with an unprecedented crisis. Now, most of all, we must join hands and stand together in common cause. We can't hope to survive if we fight among ourselves like this. Like me, Nakamura wants to change Japan for the better. We merely envision different ways of achieving that goal. As someone who shares the same homeland, I want to believe this. I consider it my mission to bring disparate factions together. But no matter what I do, how much I give, it isn't enough. I can't reach them. So not a word out of you after all. When you stand there in that unflappable way, I feel foolish for letting my frustrations get the better of me. Times like this, it's best to take your mind off your troubles by eating. Tell me, do you like sweets? Excellent, excellent. Well, we really have like minds, you and I. I thought I'd make simmered sweet potato, you see. And I like to treat you by way of an apology for making you listen to my grumbling.
I'm glad you came. I'm listening. Ask away. Because we carry on the age-old tradition of the Shimazu demon. But you know, Satsuma is known for other arts too, like Noh theater. There was once talk of dismantling the Noh stage at the Satsuma Villa in Edo, but one word from Lady Atsuko put that matter to rest. It's true, the present age is not much suited to Noh and Kabuki, but I pray we will all be able to enjoy such things again someday. You're the best. See you around.
You look to be in good health. What do you want? Get on with it then. I'm guessing you heard about the time I carried 16 bales of rice at once, though I personally don't consider that much of an achievement. Or perhaps the time I hoisted a large temple bell. Well, it may have been sizable, but it was also hollow, so it wasn't much trouble at all. You see, great feats are not carried out by brute strength, but mental preparation. All human beings are capable of the extraordinary if they set their minds to it. Oh, remarkable! If you... See you. Don't stand on it. What brings you here? I like it. All right, what? My lord went broke, leaving me without work. I couldn't find employment elsewhere, so I came to Edo to establish my own dojo. In a sea of swordplay schools, the ninjutsu dojo is one of a kind. But people mistake novelty for frivolity, so enrollment is discouragingly low. I hoped to attract soldiers from the military academy, but alas, I fear none can see a use for ninjutsu in today's world. As far as I know, we are the last of our trade. As such, it is imperative that we pass on our art to a new generation. I must be off.
Traveled far. Anyways, it's about... Then let's get going. Bound for Kyoto to protect the Shogun, the Roshi Gumi leaves Edo, its ranks swelled by a full complement of fierce fighters. Meanwhile, the anti-Shogunate forces also depart Edo for the capital, looking to steal a march on their mortal enemy.
Whatever, Mr. Samurai.
I'm afraid we ain't
How
budging!
dare you demand a toll? The Choshu clan has urgent business with the Imperial Court. Let us pass!
We couldn't care less what business you have. If you want to go to Kyoto, you'll have to cough a little something up first.
If only they had cooperated.
Seems even samurai are no match for our boys combined, hey?
Wait till the nobles try to get through here. We're about to be rich.
Have you heard? Seems a bunch of ruffians have taken over the checkpoint. They'll let folks pass in the evening, but not without paying first. We could try to force our way through, of course, but there's a lot of them. We'd risk losing good men.
I heard Genzui and his men have made it to the Ejiri post, too. This could be the perfect chance.
Listen, the men from Choshu are at the checkpoint as we speak. What say we team up with them and take on those thugs?
What? Choshu, you say? The ones plotting against His Excellency?
Exactly. If they get wiped out too, we kill two birds with one stone. Not bad. I'll go and broach the idea. You'd best come with me.
What can I say? I'm a genius, right? You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to make Genzui and the others realize that not everyone on the Shogun's side is a bad egg. This is going to work. You'll see.
So it's you, is it? It's been a while? Come on, tell me what you're up to.
Well, to cut a long story short, we've joined the Roshi Gumi. But we're stuck here, thanks to those ruffians.
I get the feeling we're all facing the same problem. So, how about we team up and teach them a lesson?
Kiyokawa, head of the Roshi Gumi, at your service. You must be Kogoro Katsura, master of the Shinto Munenryu. Your reputation precedes you. I would gladly join forces with you.
Ah, so you are Hachiro Kiyokawa of the Hokushin Itto-ryu, but you can't expect me to work with the Shogun's men.
Don't be so petty. We're in the same boat. We need all hands on deck. Exactly. What's the sense in all of us drowning?
Alright, I hear you. And no, I don't have any better ideas. The last thing I want is to lose men here. Listen, go and round up Shinsaku and Genzui, will you? I wouldn't want to go into battle without them. Shinsaku said he planned to do some sniffing around the local gambling den. And Genzui just headed out himself.
We don't want the thugs getting suspicious. This is a job that demands discretion, and that makes you the perfect fit. And worst case, if those two aren't interested in joining us, we'll just need to fight this battle with our current numbers.
Over here.
We meet again.
Over here.
Oh, you're here too. I decided to come with my husband.
To let ruffians take over one of its post stations. If you ask me, the Shogunate couldn't fall any further. Don't you agree?
Hey, look. All right. Any ideas for how we should strike? My men are very rough and ready, so I'll order them to attack head-on. Objections?
If you're striking from the front, we'll sneak around the back and launch a surprise attack. It's probably best we don't all fight shoulder to shoulder.
Very well. It's not like we completely trust your men either. You can join forces with whomever you choose. You and Katsura go back a fair way, after all. Now, what do you say we take the fight to those ruffians? Good. Only don't get too cocky. No. Who do you plan on joining? I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, let's see you give this all you've got.
It's time. Let us fulfill our mission.
Who the hell are you?
Going somewhere. You're not getting past us.
Sorry for the trouble.
There's only so much I can do. Well, this is proving to be a pain. Can't let you keep getting banged up for me.
Maybe if you try talking less and fighting more. Tachiki, come on! Survived worse than this, my friend. Tachiki! How useless can you be? Is that all you've got?
Ah, there you are. The finest warrior among us. Much as it pains me to admit it. Yeah. You may be a bunch of mutinous rebels, but you know how to fight. I'll give you that.
And there I was thinking your men were nothing but toadies and half-wits. But they too have potential, I concede.
Listen, now that we dealt with those gangsters, shall we set our differences aside and celebrate?
Sounds like a plan. For now, let's drink and make merry.
You'll be joining us, I take it? You most certainly have.
That's it, that's it.
Ah, here. Let me.
Oh, and about time too.
Oh, you know how to hold your drink. How about a manly drinking contest?
If you insist, my dear.
You are a lovable one, aren't you? Oh, you can really drink, can't you?
Don't be shy. Drink, drink. Hey, What's an expulsionist doing with the beer?
We'll expel the foreigners, but their drinks can remain. Kanpai!
Kanpai. Don't forget me. Kanpai!
Right there. Looks like I'm up next. Hey, give us a good one. All right.
Well, I'd have expected your Roshigumi to be here by now.
Patience. You're too anxious. The Roshigumi are on their way to Kyoto, I assure you. What happens next is anyone's guess.
Nothing. We both know your real goal is to weaken the shogunate from within.
Perhaps. But what to do with all those fine warriors? Their skills could be useful in a number of ways. In any case, it depends on the course you decide to take. We await a favorable response.
The culture this nation still calls its own is worthy of admiration. If only I could say the same for all of its people. A real shame.
With the Roshigumi ahead of him offering their protection, the shogun, Yoshinobu Tokugawa, safely arrives in Kyoto. However, the capital is a hotbed of insurrection as rival samurai jostle for position and pursue their respective goals.
Sir, there are some awful rumors going around. They're saying Hachiro's been killed, and he was secretly involved with the anti-shogunate faction.
I am sorry to say, but it's all true. His body was found in the city last night.
No! He's dead. It can't be.
There was a message to the Kyoto rebels in his pocket. He was trying to sell the Roshigumi services to the highest bidder.
Hachiro, of all people, with the anti-shogunate bunch, that snake. Do we know who took him out?
Not yet, which makes me think whoever was helping Kyokawa communicate with the other side could in fact be a member of our outfit.
Now that I recall, wasn't it Kyokawa who brought you both into the Roshigumi?
Right. Come on, Kondo. You don't really think we're traitors, do you?
Sorry, I shouldn't have doubted you. Look, I'm just a little thrown by everything.
Look, Kondo's not the only one to have started questioning his comrades' loyalties. Everyone's getting a bit jumpy, as I feared they would. If we stay in Kyoto, this could very well tear us apart. Which is why the Shogun has ordered us back to Edo.
Right now? I can't get on board with sudden orders like that. The rebels have infiltrated us, and you want us to leave as if nothing's happened. Shouldn't it be our top priority to protect His Excellency while he's in Kyoto?
No, we would only be putting his life in danger. Imagine letting a traitor get close to the Shogun. The shame that would bring. I'll summon the entire outfit before long. In the meantime, try to calm yourself. You each need to have a good think about a proper course of action.
It's hard to believe Hachiro is gone. What are we supposed to do now? Well, to begin with, I guess we should see what everyone's thinking.
Hey! The name's Todo, and you'd best not forget it. It's a shame about Kyokawa, but I'm sure that Master Kondo will make a fine leader. Indeed, I may yet be a greenhorn, but I've gotten him to notice me.
We finally get to talk. My name is Shinpachi Nagakura. I can't quite explain it, but you won't go wrong following Kondo. So much so that I've practically moved into his dojo. There aren't many men capable of making full use of my strength. Our conversation is done.
I've heard. Well, if there's work to be done in Edo, then that's fine by me. It doesn't matter where I am, as long as I can hone my skills, that is.
Ah, over here.
Where Kondo goes, we follow. It's as simple as that. Oh, it's you.
We've come all the way here. We can't turn tail now. Return to Edo if you like, but we're going to stay and get new orders.
Oh, you came!
You.
Ah, it's you.
Everyone will have their own opinion, but you must understand. As much as it pains me, I cannot disobey the Shogunate.
There's a lot to chew on. But we need to decide what our next steps will be. Katsu asked us to investigate what was going on inside the Roshi Gumi. If they dissolve it, we're out of a job. And Kondo's on a new mission, taking action with the volunteers. If that's the case, I think we have two options. Either we work together with Kondo's group, or we take this as our cue to leave. I don't really know which is the right thing to do. But we have to make a choice. Yes. I think that's probably for the best. Katsu's main concern is harm befalling the Shogun, after all. The thing is, we're not really part of either faction. I know that whichever path we choose, we'll be doing it for Japan's future.
anyone else going to show? Huh? Looks like everyone's here.
We're now going to negotiate directly with Lord Katamori to offer our services in Kyoto. All who have the guts, follow me!
Ever since the Shogun arrived in Kyoto, the city has been in constant turmoil. So I find your proposed army a most intriguing idea. Very well. They shall keep the peace in the city. And from now on, let them be known as the Shinsen Gumi.
Unfortunately, it seems some of our allies are still loath to trust me. I'd appreciate it if you could sound things out in my stead. It's a tough decision, but don't agonize over it too much. Allegiances can and will change. That's just how life goes.
I'm just glad Lord Katamori continues to have faith in us. I'll reassemble the outfit, with Toshi as my second in command. I hope I can still count on your support. By our deeds, our name will ring out over Kyoto. And the Shogunate will have to grant us the status we will have earned. Lord Katamori is sending us on a raid close to Kamogawa. We'll head there immediately. Very good. Fall in behind me. The General Commander and the rest have already gone ahead. Hijikata's group will likely join us later on. With all of us together, no one can stand up to our might. I'm expecting you to play your part as well. The Choshu have brought the anti-shogunate forces together at the Ikedaya Inn in order to plan their uprising. Some of the men inside might have helped us with those checkpoint thugs, but if they insist on their cause, we have no choice but to take them out. On top of that, reports say Tezo Miyabe is among their numbers. He is as important to their movement as Shoin Yoshida was. Indeed. Letting even one get away could cause a world of trouble. Let's play this by the book.
We should have the lesser numbers. Shall we wait for Hijikata's detachment?
We must not arouse suspicion by waiting around. We make our move now. Understood?
Let's go get them!
Indeed. I'm itching to draw my blade.
This marks the first great battle of the Shinsen Gumi. Go forth. There's no way we will fail.
I'm pretty excited myself.
This is it.
This is the Shinsen Gumi! Open up!
do it, or we'll force our way in!
Ready. Ready. I'm waiting.
This is the authorities! Resist, and you'll be cut down! You've been warned!
You continue on inside. Nagakura and I will stand watching.
You will never get near Master Nioh. I'll show you what we Kyushu boys are made of! Master Nioh! Katsura! You must live!
I'm sorry.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. Honestly. Please, let's hurry.
Soji, don't overdo it. You hear me?
Stay here! Quickly!
Ready.
Seems I have no choice but to fight.
So you're here too.
Struck.
Yes, master.
guess I'm outmatched.
Soji! Damn it.
Not exactly my finest moment.
Not a bad idea to have a familiar face like you make them spill the beans. Very well. I'll be back as soon as I've got Soji out of here. Just don't let your guard down.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
We meet again, perhaps for the final time. Please, give me a chance to speak. So, have you truly turned your back on us? That was honest. You're made of sturdier stuff than I thought. As a fellow samurai, we are a dying breed. I'm prepared for what comes next. However, I must ask that you look after Kusaka and the rest once I am gone. Your word is good enough for me. I trust you to keep it.
I have one last trick up my sleeve. If I'm going to the grave, I'll take them all with me. Run, Katsura. I leave the rest to you.
Yes, sir. Godspeed, Master Miyabe.
Katsura still trusts you, it seems. It would be a shame for you to die here, too. I bid you flee. Go on.
What the hell went down in there? Wait. What of Miyabe and Katsura?
There were rumors he was amassing gunpowder, but I never thought he'd turn it on himself like that. Well, look for any injured men and patch them up for me. Seems like it. I saw them a moment ago.
Well, we didn't manage to finish them off, but we certainly nailed some heavy hitters. I'm chalking this one up as a victory.
We'll withdraw after we've attended to the wounded.
Nakaoka! You did well to make it such a long way.
The days of the Shogunate are over, Kusaka. It's been a pleasure fighting alongside you.
Nah.
Choshu troops are in the mountains ready for battle. I pulled some strings and have a sizable army under my command now.
If my Kiheitai join you, the Shogunate doesn't stand a chance.
You know it. Kusaka, we have the advantage. Just say the word, and your troops will be ready to march.
Great.
No sign of Katsura?
He was attacked by the Shinsen Gumi at the Ikedaya Inn. He managed to get away, it seems.
But we are not sure where he is now.
I see. In that case, do you remain firm in your resolve?
Yes. Your troops have come a long way and given us a golden opportunity. It is time to live up to Master Shoin's ideals.
When I fled my clan in Tosa, it was your clan that took me in. It's time for me to repay the favor.
Oh.
Will you let bygones be bygones and fight the Choshu alongside me?
I am not sure the Satsuma clan will be all that useful on the unfamiliar terrain of Kyoto.
I assure you that is not the case. Your forerunner, Lord Shimazu, possessed foresight. He traded with Britain for the latest weaponry and prepared for this day. He demanded that the shogunate embrace reform. Truly, he was a loyal servant of the shogun, an example to all. If the Satsuma clan remain bonded closely with me, we can realize the ideals of your predecessor. You think the same, don't you?
Oh, hello there. Good to see you. I was just about to begin drilling the troops. Kondo has given me command of the Shinsen Gumi's first unit. I was planning on doing some one-on-one practice with the men. The recent arrest at the Ikedaya Inn left a lot to be desired, after all. Perhaps you could join the training, if you can spare the time. I think facing you would provide fine experience for the men. My thanks. Then let's get straight to it. First unit, we will now commence sparring practice. Be sure to give it your all.
No wonder. Even Okita vouches for you.
Swing with your body, not your arms.
Didn't stand a chance.
You call yourself a member of the first unit?
I may be new, but I'll fight to win. Ready when you are. Don't expect me to yield.
Not yet. Steady now. Aim to land one heavy blow. That's enough. Thanks for your help with the training. How did you think it went?
Apologies for not introducing myself. My name is Rintaro Inoue. Allow me one question, that I might improve my study of the sword. You're extremely talented, I can tell. But what is it that motivates you to draw your sword day after day? I see. You must have quite a fierce resolve. I have a wife and 2 children. And Kyoto has become dangerous of late. I joined the Shinsen Gumi to keep my family safe. Right then, I better get back to training.
Fighting for those one holds dear. Reminds me of my days in the dojo at Edo. I wanted nothing more than Kondo's praise and Hijikata's respect. That's why I wielded my sword. Having people to live up to makes a person stronger. Do you have someone like that?
Soji Okita, I presume. I have come to avenge Master Miyabe.
He's no ordinary warrior. Stay back, all of you! 2 of us will deal with it.
When I'm done with you, I'll kill the rest. It's Okita that I want. Don't get in my way. I will withdraw for now. But know this. I'll hunt down each and every member of the Shinsen Gumi. Like the dogs you are.
Thank you for your help. Apologies. Don't worry. It's nothing I can't handle. Look, there's no cause for concern. Just forget about it, please.
What the hell is going on here, Soji? I heard the first unit was training, but...
I believe that was Gensai Kawakami. He said he was avenging Teizo Miyabe.
I heard whispers of anti-shogunate assassins. Still, I'm glad you're unharmed. We have plenty of enemies. But the future is bright, as long as you're with us.
That move you did just now was incredible, sir!
I could never have pulled it off without you by my side. But it's nice to be looked up to now and then.
Do have a browse. What will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Is there anything else? Please, come again.